Okay, and in this section I have this controller all apart and lots of pictures. I'm very happy with how that comes out. This will clean up real nice. It'll give me a chance to paint the part that's going to be visible. And then I'm going to have to map out and see what I can do about this lens. It's a little more complicated than I had hoped, but I think I'll be able to make something. It'll take a few attempts on the laser to get something that pops in, but I think I can come up with something to replace that with something that makes more sense for us. And then you gotta get all that back together. And then the one problem I have here is, and you can see they got little numbers stamped on them. That's a 1, a 2, and a 2. The problem is I've got 2 2s. Well, actually I've got 3 2s, and they set the angle when you push the little button. And that angle is what I'm going to use, you know, for this little plate here. I'm going to use the rotation of this plate to basically turn the knobs into kind of a slider going from the floor, or no, from the dash to the defrost to the floor. So we're just going to figure that out. So I'm going to wind up having to make some new shapes here, I think. And these were obviously stamped out of sheet metal, so we'll figure this out. There's a way to make that happen so that I can get 6 distinct locations so that I can have the pot read those 6 values from lower to higher, and then it'll do 6 different things. Real quick, we're in one position. We're at 1.382K. I'm going to go to my other position, and I have a line down there to show me where that should be. It should be right there. So you see that moved. I'm at 4.87K. So you can see that moves pretty good. And watch it. Look at that. ShopDog says, well, here's our first stab at it. And unfortunately, I went too far. So I really need that to be about 3/4 of an inch shorter. It works good. But I need that to be a little smaller. And see, here's the problem right there. If we're that far. So that's about the best we can do here. But I did this as a pretty solid print. It took about 2 hours and 50 minutes, I think it was. And I ordered some of these, but I stole the one out of that one. You know, just using a soldering iron. But I'd ordered more of these. So this is the concept. I just got to work on it. This isn't very easy to do. And we misplaced a spring, but don't worry, I went and bought some springs and I figured it out. But right now, we're in floor 4.83. And this isn't as easy as one would think, but 4.09, 3.322, 2.441, 1.493, and then of course off just pops everybody in. It doesn't really do anything, so off doesn't matter. But see, off has us disconnected right now. So until you push something, which in this case, let's go to face, gives us 1.495. Off does give a random value, but it's irrelevant. It's a little hard on the fingers, but yeah, those work. These things came out really slick, and that almost works. I think this is going to work better though. It'll be short enough so as soon as those inserts come in, I'll press an insert in. So yeah, that's what we got. It's going to be really fun to get these buttons on. Right now I've just got them partially prepped. I've still got to line this guy up, as you can see. So we're still a little bit of work here. So these are going to come off anyway. I do have that, so I'm happy with that now. So that's working. I've obviously still got a little bit of work to do here. I think I got to spin that once. Here's the big thing. So we go off. Oops, we lost our clip. Put our clip back on here. And we happen to be at 2.8. We go dash. 1.5. Blend. 1.9. De-ice. We're sitting on that thing. And that's about 2.8. Blend. 4.0. Floor. 5K. That's gonna work. It'll be able to discern all of that. No problem.